We're back with some RimWorld, the Old Republic. I apologize for the gap in content. We're having a rather serious issue that I brought up before. I thought it was remedied, but apparently it's still a problem, or it has returned. But we're not getting any storyteller events to spawn. So we still have events happening through pawn interactions, such as recruitments and research finishing, things like that. But we can't get raids or any other events. So you may notice there's a raid happening here. I had to spawn that in myself with the dev tools. I really don't like doing that because it just kind of ruins the fun and the surprise of the playthrough. But I was able to play for quite a bit off camera with no event happening, and this has happened before. So I'm again worried that this is a problem that's not going to go away. Anywho, just to break things up and make it so that I couldn't just continue building and crafting forever, I went ahead and spawned in a raid. They are right on down here, so we have a pretty large contingent of Sith troopers from the Sith Empire, of course, and a few officers as well. I believe there's also a game dev, a Sith kind of leader, I guess, in there with the Electro staff. Actually, I think there's a few that haven't even got out of their pods yet. Anywho, that's a pretty good sized group, and they are well armed. So I think what we'll try to do is set up over here and lure them that way. That way we're pulling them into our defenses. And then we may even be able to circle around and hit them from the side or behind once we have them kind of pinned over here. A little bit of hammer and anvil stuff. So let's see. I think everybody in that group is a fighter, if I'm not mistaken. And then we'll definitely grab... Oh, I forgot I can't control click in this game. So we'll draft all of them and get them moving. Let's go like here. Kay, I don't remember if you're any good at shooting. Not really, no. And Nara's definitely not. I know Oyster isn't. I didn't even bother clicking. Ryder, we'll bring you. Hale, I don't think you were a particularly good shot. Wow, yeah, not at all. Well, Javi's not super great either. He's also not armed, so we won't bother there. Black is definitely a fighter, though. And Issa can contribute as well. Svana, I think you're a fighter too. Yeah, okay. So we'll get our group moving on over there to set up. Are they going to attack immediately? They're going to prepare. Okay. So we have a little bit of time to figure this out. What we'll do is we'll get set up and then we'll send somebody to kind of bait them. While they work their way over there, the base is coming along rather nicely. We just need to finish off the wall along the front here and then eventually cover this corner. I'm sort of working on that. You can see I've moved the solar panels so that they aren't in the way anymore. They were over here, I believe. But yeah, we're going to start closing this off eventually. And then Jaina is coming along pretty nicely on her lightsaber. There's only 123 work left, so there's a decent chance she may even finish it in this episode. Here's hoping, anyway. Okay, so how do we want to do this? I'm thinking let's put Elijah on the corner there with a couple of other blasters. Let's dismount you. Theo. Actually, Black, go there. Theo, I want you on this corner. Svana, you're going to go on this one. Okay. How many other shooters do we have? Erin has a pretty good shot. She's a little bit shorter range, though. I think what we'll do is set her up here on this corner, and we can kind of pull her back if we need to. Kessel and Hud are both shooters as well. Let's put Hud over there. Kessel only has a pistol, so I'm going to put him in that spot just to make sure they don't kind of overrun us on that side. rather than risk Jaina's life yet again, she's going to stand in the back here and just grab anybody who potentially gets injured. Hadar, I'm going to move you up here. Callahan, I'm going to put you there. And then that just leaves the force sensitives. The question is, how do we want to bait them in? I don't know how Wade's... Oh, he doesn't actually have it. For some reason, I thought he did. No. I was going to say, maybe we could use a Force Ghost to do it. But it doesn't appear to be the case. Well, we definitely don't want to throw like a melee character into that mess. So I think what we'll do is this whole group can move over here, kind of wait in ambush. And I don't care about that. Basina, you have the ability to enrage people. Though I don't think the range is all that great. Okay. In that case, work your way over here. And we'll see what you can do. We might have to come around this side. I don't want to risk baiting them in the wrong direction, though. So I need to be careful. It looks like they might be after her. Okay, so Force Rage. Lan is going to be the first person that comes into range, so let's just use it on them. She's going to take a little bit of fire. And that appears to have failed. So Basina, pull back. And, crap. She's probably going to lure them. Yeah, she already had a group break off that way. In that case, I think you guys are going to need to basically stage an ambush. And we'll just have to try to get them all into melee combat over there. So, Wade, you're going to have to deal with those two. Let's get you after Nikki. And Ryder, you're going to need to engage Pool. Basina, you're going to stay with the rest of the group and try to support. Come on, I need you to move. Oh, I think they have launcher pistols. We got to be careful about that. Basina, move. Oh my god, what are you doing? Let's throw a heal self on her. Of course, she did it out in the open. That's my fault. Okay, time to go. So far, so good with the shooting. They haven't gotten in behind us either. Ryder's getting shot at point blank by a launcher pistol, of course. So Basina. Let's see. Issa can do mind tricks and force pushes. That's not really going to help us over there. Oh, but you've already dispatched Nikki, so why don't you run down here? In fact, use your force speed. Okay. Now go engage Wood. Basina, do a heal other on Erina. Great job. Okay, Ryder, go ahead and jump in there. All right, you guys are both ready to move. I think it's time to flank them. Things looking pretty good over there. All right, Wade. Where's your shield? I thought you had the shield ability. There it is, force defense. Ryder, on the other hand, you can do a force drain on Sora. All right, Wade, time to move. Come on, I need you to get in there. And Ryder, I don't think you actually did anything. Okay, get in there. Come on, Ryder. You're so goddamn slow. They're trying to steal what they can and then leave. I don't think they're going to be able to do much. Wade, time to go. Time to move. Force choke him. Alright, go. Wade, you gotta fight. I think the others will get away, but we downed quite a few of them. Let's see, maybe we can catch Austin. Okay, force choke should slow him down. And Wade, get in there. Ryder, get in there. Come on, you guys got this. Alright, cool. Time to triage. Wade. Mostly bruises, so I think you'll be just fine. Ryder. You do have some light bleeding, so we'll definitely need to deal with that. How about the rest of the group? Hater took some damage. Pretty moderate stuff, though. Some of that we'll need to deal with because it's going to leave or have long-term repercussions. Otherwise, we got out of that pretty clean. So, question now is how many of these Sith Empire troops do we want to bring back with us? I'm going to kind of screen through them. I'm not going to make you guys sit through every single one of these. But I'll kind of pop back in here and there with any highlights if there's a character that really stands out. So over on the left side here, Pool, Haruto Pool, is a 19-year-old male with a lot of passion for combat. Traits are Wanderlust and Agile. All in all, that's a pretty solid character. It looks like he lost 2 toes in the fighting and is generally bleeding quite badly. So if we want to save Pool and try to recruit him, we're going to need somebody to like immediately deal with that. So I think Basana, I'm going to ask you to run over here and stabilize him. Eli Wood next to him has a lot of passion for a variety of things. The insatiable trait worries me though. So also incapable of skilled labor is kind of a rough one. Probably going to pass on him. There's too many negatives there. So Omar Shalif here is a 41-year-old male who is psychically hypersensitive. We're considering that the same as force sensitive. And also an undergrounder. He has proficiency, or I guess passion, for melee, plants, and social. Melee and plants being 2 things we really look for in Jedi Knights. So this guy's a pretty good potential addition to our Jedi Temple. Going to want to save him as well. Ileana Small is an interesting character. She's heat inclined, so she likes it being warm. We are in a rather warm climate. Even in the middle of December, it is 29 Celsius, so it's very, very warm in this area. I think she'll enjoy it. She's also a tycoon, so she has an eye for silver and a tongue made from it. All in all, a pretty good merchant type character, and kind of has the traits to match. So she does have a lot of passion for crafting. She's fairly competent in medicine, though she doesn't enjoy it. And then she also has a little bit of passion for social and intellectual pursuits as well. And she's actually quite good at intellectual stuff already. So I think she makes an interesting addition to kind of the back end of our colony, helping with production and things of that nature. So let's get somebody assigned to rescuing her as well. So Z is one of the relationships that was listed in the event. So we're kind of beholden to rescue her just so we don't take a major hit to our colony's morale. And she does have some pretty decent skills and passion. So construction is there, plants are there. She's very passionate about medicine and is actually fairly good at it. And then also intellectual stuff too. Hygienic synergizes well with medical, so that's nice. Academian does too, so that plus 2010 quality is quite good. And then she's a cat person, which is a little bit irrelevant. So all in all, she has the makings of a very, very skilled doctor or surgeon. So I think she's worth saving on the basis of that alone. And then of course there's the relationship thing. So we're going to want to grab her too. So the guy that almost got away from us, Austin Zarate, is a pretty decent character, all things considered. Cooking, a lot of passion. Obviously, it'll take some time to get him up to moderate skill, but still, he'll get there quite quickly. We're not doing any cooking right now, so it's not a huge concern, but still something to consider. Medicine, already quite skilled with passion to help him gain even more. And then same with social and intellectual. He's a mountain lover, which is not a huge benefit here. We are obviously kind of operating out of this mountain here, but I don't know that it's necessarily going to consider this area particularly mountainous. So I'm not sure what exactly it takes to trigger that one, but it's, you know, not really that beneficial one way or the other. Quick sleeper is a little bit nice, though. It means he's going to gain rest more quickly, so he spends more time working. So I'll ask Wade to go ahead and stabilize him. So with all the prisoners that we're about to take on, and the fact that we still have Alessia here, who was a decent character, but honestly not the best by any means, also from Vaynor, I think we're going to go ahead and just release her to potentially build a little bit of a relationship with Vaynor. Why can't I prioritize her release? Is it because you're not set to be able to warden? Erina. Wardening is a 2, so she should definitely be able to do it. Let's put that at 4 and see if that helps. No. How about now? Okay, so you can't do it while you're drafted. You're free to do as you please. You didn't quite make it there. Okay. There we go. Kessel, as you were. Wade, same deal. You should probably go get yourself treated. Do you have the heal ability? You don't. I might just have somebody throw a force heal on him. I don't think any of his wounds were too bad. So down here, I've checked, and none of these troopers are in any danger of dying other than the one that Jaina's currently working on. So we're not going to stabilize everybody. There's no need to. Just the ones who are, you know, actively bleeding out. But the hope is they'll kind of get up and walk off the map of their own accord. I don't want to spend too much time or effort on them if I don't have to. But all in all, you know, we are the good guys. We can't just leave people to rot and die out on the ground. A lot of these weapons I don't know what I want to do with. We'll definitely grab the Glitter World medicine. That's not what I tried to click. There we go. So we'll allow those and then mark them for urgent hauling. The credits, I think we'll take 2. We can't necessarily... no, we can use them. We can use them because even though we can't trade with the Empire, they're permanently hostile. We can definitely trade with other factions who I'm sure will be willing to take the credits. And then the weapons, I'll have to kind of see... I'll kind of take them on a case-by-case basis. The launcher pistols are interesting because they have kind of an AoE damage. The range sucks, but they do explosive damage, I believe. I mean, that's kind of what the name implies, right? So, for the people who are very poor with shooting skill, that might be a good weapon for them because they don't necessarily need to be on target to do damage. Jaina, it looks like you did your job there, so why don't you go work on your lightsaber? Looks like Javi's gonna ride the alpaca to pick up the medicine. Thank you for doing that. So I'm back at base, and it looks like both Taya and Doc escaped during that raid. I wonder if it was just a distraction. Either way, she is gone. Yeah. Not in this group, so they're both gone. Maybe that was their plan all along, was, you know, attract our attention down here with the raid, and then while the base was undefended, they find a way to sneak out. She was obviously a very powerful force sensitive, so there's certainly ways that she could manipulate locks and get herself out of there. Anywho, I think we have plenty of recruits, so that's not really the concern, but she was a dangerous enemy, and she will continue to be now that she's free again. Wolf, I forget what your deal was. Oh, right, you were a Force apprentice, so we want to bring you into the Jedi Temple too. What's your current status? We're actively trying to recruit you. Your resistance is at 12.5. Let's try convert, then recruit. And, oh, shoot. Oh, that's, yeah, that was here. I forgot about that. So Wolf got converted to the wrong ideology. She should be Jedi, but she got converted to Galactic Republic. Which, I mean, at least she's not Sith. Or, I guess, she was Vaynor, right? So, whatever the hell Vaynor was. Anywho, we'll need to convert her over again. That's not too hard because Wade is by far the most effective recruiter. And that means it's pretty easy for us to make people into Jedi. It's harder to make them into Galactic Republic. So Wood, we're going to start reducing your resistance. 17 is pretty low, though. And let's see, how's your health? You're actually potentially, going to bleed to death. So, Basina, why don't you throw a heal other on Wood? I think Wood is a she. And that was enough to take care of it. All right, in that case, we'll undraft you, and you can go about your business, and Wood can kind of do his thing. We're going to want to strip them of their Sith armor, though. So let's see. They do have those bodysuits on underneath. I guess for now it's fine, but we don't want a bunch of Sith troopers walking around. And that armor is quite good, so if they decide to have a prison break, we don't want them to be, super well equipped. By the way, I don't know if I talked about this earlier, but we did finally finish Marine armor. So we're working on Phase 2 clone armor, which has been our goal kind of all along. And that's the one that's going to let us produce a lot of the clone trooper armor, of course. And that means that we can start, once we have that, properly equipping a lot of the more combat types in this group. So there's a few people that I really want to kind of kit out with trooper gear. That's going to be Elijah. He was a former bounty hunter, and he is currently outfitted as such, but since we're trying to put together like a Republic outpost here, we want our troops to be a little bit more uniform. To that end, we're going to kit him out like a trooper. Haydar's already got his gear. Uh-oh, somebody's got an infection. Yeah, these people didn't get proper medicine, so that's going to be an issue. Let's see. Yeah, Haydar and Theo are already good. Oh, you're shooting at the target. I believe Black is another fighter. Yeah. And then Svana. So those three are going to be troopers, and I'm probably going to give them white and orange armor. We'll make our own little Havoc squad that we can send out on missions. And Haydar, I think, is going to be kind of like the Outpost military consultant or something. So he'll probably have a more administrative role, but obviously he's still a fighter. He already has the defense secretary title. Oh, there's a party happening. Okay. Hopefully everybody had fun and boosted their morale a bit. Looks like Callahan's resistance was just broken by Kestel. So, let's see. We're still going to need to convert Callahan. She is strong army ideology and quite committed. Apparently she's married to Ranger Danger Rodney Field, not to be confused with Rodney Dangerfield. Interesting. So Ignat's Robbers. Again, her skills, she was a very, very good shooter and also a medic, so like a combat medic, essentially. But she's a slow learner and a nudist. So let's work on converting. Target ideology will be Republic. That is correct. So Jaina's about to finish her lightsaber. It's got 6 work left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and it's done. Where is it? Hold on. It's in your inventory. Do me a favor, drop that. Okay, that's your actively equipped weapon now. Perfect. Why don't you run on over to here, pick up that Ultima Pearl, or just equip it, I guess is fine. This is exciting stuff. We finally get to see it. It's a very long time coming. Alright, Jaina, come out here. We need to see this thing. So I need to reposition her lightsaber better, but that's a really cool, like, ice blue color. I guess we should have expected that based on what the pearl looked like, but still, all in all, I'm pretty pleased with it. And now Jaina actually has her own lightsaber. Does she have any points? No. But she is, I believe, the most skilled force user we have, at least in terms of just raw force ability. 21, yeah. So Basna and Jaina are ahead of Wade in that respect. He is, of course, a better scrapper and overall fighter, but they have the edge in terms of just raw force potential. Speaking of, how is Ryder doing? He's at 7. So as we move along here, we'll probably try to balance out some of his dark side stuff with some light side stuff, because we want to keep him gray or roughly thereabouts. And then of course Issa. Oh, Issa leveled up. So what do we want to do with her? She has force push. I think we want to do a force heal. We got heal self, heal other. Let's do a heal other. And that does remind me, she's going to need to craft her own lightsaber as well. So she's really not that great at it. Even worse than Jaina, for that matter. So this could be a pretty painful process. But it is what it is. So, actually, hold on. Jaina, what is your work looking like currently? So we had smithing set to 1. We're going to set that to 4. Or maybe 0. I don't need her doing that work. I want her primarily tending to the crops, as well as the that can be a 3, as well as the anima tree stuff. So that should be your main focus. So we'll move over to Issa now. We're gonna set her. Oh, these guys need their priorities straightened out. Okay, so we've got her priorities squared away. We need to make more lightsaber components. I forget what the cost is on these. 15 plasteel and 5 components. How are we doing on that front? We have plenty of plasteel and a good amount of components, so yeah, those are okay. So make one of those. The internals are going to cost us around the same, a little bit more plasteel. I didn't mean to do that. So there we go. Anybody can do these. I will ask that, okay, I guess we have it set to Wade. If I say anyone, yeah, let's just say 10 or better. I don't necessarily need Wade to do it. I just want somebody competent to do it. Because Issa's set to priority of 1 for this right now. I worry that she's going to come over there and try, and it's going to take forever. We only want her making the lightsaber itself. That's strictly for roleplay purposes. So we're going to need to choose a hilt for her. I'll have to see which ones we already have in use and go from there. I don't want to double up if I don't have to. I also am going to try to stay away from some of these more exotic ones, like the Inquisitor one. Honestly, I really hate that design. I also want to keep like double-sided and saber staff type stuff to an absolute minimum as well. And we just finished Phase 2 Clone Armor. So, I need to figure out where the hell to craft that from. Okay. So, JDS. It's got to be a production bench, right? It's not going to be that one. It could be a tailoring bench, but it seems unlikely. Yeah. This is where we make the Jedi robes and whatnot. So not there. So where else would it be then? Kaminoan helmet fabricator. That makes sense. Yep, that's the right one. Okay, so we could put this down somewhere. Maybe in here, perhaps. And then the armor fabricator is that corner piece there. Let's see. I think for now we'll do it in this room. And then this one is kind of a weird shape. Huh. That's odd. It looks like a corner piece from there, but then if you turn it any other direction, it's apparently not. I don't quite know. Anyway, let's put it there. What do these cost, by the way? 200 steel, 12 components. Oh, 2 advanced components. What about you? Roughly the same. Do we have any of those? We have 11. Okay. Then I see no reason to wait. We'll just allow them now. Seeing this reminds me. I think Ohavi, you were pretty much a dedicated melee fighter. Not dedicated, but definitely more inclined to that sort of thing. So why don't you take the pain stick? Since you're not force sensitive, we're not going to give you a lightsaber, but at least that's a moderately useful melee weapon. Actually, it has a chance to stun people, so it is actually pretty effective. Oh, Basina just leveled up. Cool. Let's see. What can we do for her? She's still like way, way over on the light side. So we had some back and forth in the comments on previous videos, and I think we kind of decided that the most appropriate ones for Basina were going to be Force Rage and Force Drain. Lightning is a little bit too Sith, as is Force Storm. That's basically just like more Force Lightning. And then the Choke is also very, very dark side. So the Force Drain, depending on how you kind of conceptualize the drain happening, you know, could be considered maybe not so sinister. Of course, if you drain them of their life force completely, then that's, you know, pretty evil. But if you're just tuckering them out a little bit, that's kind of not on the same level as breaking somebody's windpipe. And the Force Rage is honestly not that different from a mind trick. You're just causing them to be a little bit more violent through it. But honestly, I like the idea of her using Force Rage. It's honestly a really powerful skill. Oh, that requires full dark side alignment, so she actually can't go that far with it. In that case, let's go with a... let's get that final point and heal other, because we use that quite a lot. And we'll start using Force Rage more frequently to bring her back into the gray area. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get this until we actually cross the threshold, though. which probably will never happen because we're not going to use Force Rage exclusively, right? We use the heals as well. But we'll see. So I want to look at some conversions right now. Black is right on the fringe. He's at 19%. So I think if we hold a ritual, we can get him. Issa's already Jedi Order. You're already Galactic Republic. You two, I think, are our next targets, unless I forgot about somebody. Actually, I can check that here, can't I? No, it's just those three. And Black is, again, right on the verge. So I think what we'll do is we'll have Wade start using his, not council, his convert ability, which is about to be ready to proc again. We'll use that to start chipping away at either Hale or Ojavi. Meanwhile, we're going to hold a ritual. Can we do it here? Can we do it here? Change role, conversion ritual. Oh, I can only do Jedi stuff there because that's the Jedi altar. I can do the other one here. Party, conversion ritual. Yeah, let's try it. So the speaker is going to be HUD. The convertee is going to be Black. And the prisoners don't get to take part. Quality is 45%. His expectations are high and they are not met. That's unfortunate. If we build a copy of that in here and try it, how does that look? It's definitely better. 63%. So yeah, we'll do it in there. HUD's gonna do it. Black, yeah, that seems right to me. Of course, he has to lay on the floor for this. I wonder if I rotate that, will it get them to align like vertically? Because I don't like the asymmetry of this, so I'd rather have them all on the bottom or all on the top. Really, all on the bottom. I think that makes more sense. I'm not sure what Kessel's doing either. I guess, is he part of the ritual? And let's see. Terrible conversion ritual. Quality was 63%. Okay, well. Terrible from the first word. It was a fruitless back and forth argument. It dragged on for a cringe-inducingly long time. Where did he go? So that actually pushed him further into the vein of Twilight tribalism. 39% though is not that high. So what I'm gonna do is, where did he run off to? He's over here. I'm gonna use Wade's ability on him. Get in there, Wade. Before he leaves, quick. Alright, we'll undraft you, and then we're going to throw the convert here. Please don't overshoot it. Alright, down to 8.6. So as long as the next person that talks to him about this is from the Republic, should be alright. It's just going to be hard to guarantee that. I don't think I can make HUD do it. Let's see, Council. Increase someone's certainty in their own beliefs. But how does that work on somebody if they're a different ideology? That's my question. So if somebody from Galactic Republic assures somebody from Twilight tribalism, is it gonna, I guess, no, it's probably not gonna work how I hope. So we'll just have to hope that the next conversion attempt is not from the Jedi. Oh, look, our armor fabricator's done. So, oh wow, that is quite purple. We have 1, 2, 3 different orange armors, it looks like. It's also, it's not quite orange, is it? These are a different shade. Also have the cool camo ones, the scout camo armors. And then we can just make like standard armor for some of our troopers as well. We'll probably do that for a lot of the people that are not sort of actively running out on missions and things like that. But for now, oh, those are actually really expensive, aren't they? Can I spare the plasteel? Yeah, we can afford one. So let's do one of these. And we can't make like undersuits or anything here. We're going to ask somebody relatively skilled to do this. And actually, I'm just going to tell them to drop it on the floor. Alright, lightsaber casing is complete. So now we just need the internals. And then we can decide on the hilt that we want to give to Issa. Since we are approaching the end of the episode, I'll probably hold off on a decision until next time. That way you guys will have a chance to weigh in before we do anything with that. As far as helmets go, let's see here. There's the Cody helmet. I don't want them to look like clone troopers necessarily, because the clone troopers have kind of a distinct look from the Republic troopers from the Old Republic. So what I was using, for example, for Hadar are the airborne helmets, just because they're used less frequently and they don't have the same kind of contours to them. So there is this airborne helmet here that has some orange on it, so we could potentially use that one. It's not the end of the world if we use the standard like phase 2 helmets, but I'd prefer to kind of avoid the generic stormtrooper, or sorry, generic clone trooper look. I think the one that Hadar's actually wearing is this one, just the basic paratrooper. So half the colony just got sleeping sickness. That's great. Looks like it hit most of our force sensitives too. Well, at least that means that events might be working again. I mean, obviously that's an event, so it's working on some level. And just to be clear, I'm playing on like a relatively high difficulty. We're using a vanilla storyteller too. I think initially I was using a modded one, but that was potentially part of the problem. So we went back to Randy, good old Randy, and we've been playing on Blood and Dust the whole time. So it's not like, you know, we're playing on peaceful that's not going to throw raids at us. We should be getting raided pretty frequently. So we have another quest called the Dusty Installation. This one's going to allow us to visit an ancient complex that may contain information about the Sky Shadow. If we can break into the structure and hack the computers, then we can collect whatever information it has. There's going to be all manners of danger inside, and other enemies might be attracted to the activity. So another quest. Okay, hold on. Let's see. This one is timed. So Janum wants us to deal with a camp controlled by Vaynor. Our potential rewards are an anti-grain warhead. We don't really have a way to deploy that at the moment other than like leaving it outside somewhere that it might be stumbled upon and then shooting it as enemies go past it or something. They'd also give us gold. Alternatively, we can get a psychic animal pulsar, which will drive all animals manhunter in an area, so we can use that to take over bases. That seems like Empire shenanigans, though. I don't think the Republic would use that. There's also a psychic emanator, which we could use to improve the mood of our pawns, so that's kind of a nice idea. I'm not sure if the gold or the emanator is more valuable to me. I think the emanator is. Let's jump out to the world map and see where all this stuff is happening. So that's going to be the... Oh, that's the trade fair. That's not what we're looking for. Where is all this stuff? Steel mining site. Okay. So... Why is it saying it's there? Do I have to accept it before it'll show me? I suppose I probably do. Okay, well, we'll definitely do it. I like the idea of the Emanator, so I'm going to grab this one. Where's the bandit camp? Okay, it's up on the road there. That's not too bad. How about the other one? Oops. Robber Outpost. I want this one. Dusty installation. Show me. Where is it? Oh, I guess I have to accept that first too. Okay, show me where? Oh, it's super close. Okay, let's get a group going. Oh shoot, I forgot that we all have sleeping sickness right now. 2.7 immunities 4. I'm reluctant to send him on a trip while he's dealing with that, but I would prefer it be him leading it. That is, after all, a Jedi artifact. Unless I'm mistaken. No, Galactic Republic. In that case, Theo, are you dealing with sleeping sickness? You're not. Who could I send with you? Theo. Black has sleeping sickness. Svana does not. Is there a third person that we could send? Maybe Ileana. So, I don't know if 3 is too many. Well, probably not too many, but I don't know that it's necessarily too few. Haydar could go 2. But I'd prefer to keep him around. Oh shoot, I haven't queued up another research project. I'll do that in a moment. For now, let's decide on this group. I do like the idea of like Theo, Ileana, and Svana though. However, I would have preferred to send Svana with like a new set of armor. However, that looks like it's going to be a while. So I think we'll just have to make do. So let's form the caravan. We're just going right down the road. Or not even to the road, actually. And it's going to be... What order is this in? Is this in any particular order? Here we go. Theo going to take the lead on that one. Ileana as well. And then, of course, Svana. So 3 pretty good shooters. Whatever it's sending them with. Do we want to send them with donkeys? Could give each of them a donkey to ride. I mean, that is why I got the donkeys after all. So that'll get them there even faster. It's going to take them 0.1 day. Whatever items it's sending them with, it's plenty of food apparently. I don't necessarily like the idea of them taking all the potatoes though. So 5 herbal medicine should be sufficient. How long will these mushrooms last you? 0.5. In that case, take a bit of rice as well. That's gonna be 1 full day. How about 100? 1.5. Okay, I think that's all right. Let's lock that in, and then we'll jump over to the research tab. What do we want to do next? Honestly, I don't even know because wait, standard training can get us phase 1 clone armor. Okay. What do we need in order to get there? Can we just research that right now? Apparently we can, so let's knock that out. That's going to open up more clone armors for us. We already have the phase 2 stuff, but there's other junk in here. A lot of more specialized things. And it might be worth looking at like automated defenses as well. I mean, there's like dozens of things that we should probably look into. It's just hard to narrow it all down. This is such a huge mod pack after all. Another thing I wanted to look into, and we might already have the ability to do it, is, whoops. Once this was finished, I wanted to start building some Republic facilities, starting with a landing pad over here so that we can get more guests. to this outpost, and then right next to it would be sort of like a Republic outpost headquarters that our Republic officials could operate out of. Right now, everybody's living in a Jedi temple, but that's not necessarily the most lore-friendly way for this place to operate. So our group has already arrived. This is an interesting outpost. It definitely looks like a military outpost. I also am realizing now I didn't really think this through. We didn't send anybody with particularly great intellectual skill. It looks like Theo is actually the most competent at that. But somebody like Hud would have been a good choice because he's a decent fighter and a strong expert in intellectual stuff. So that was a mistake on my part. But we'll see. We'll see how we do. So there's a door here, there's a door there, and that appears to be it. So we can either go in the front. We'll call it the west entrance or the south entrance. I think we're going to do west just because it's near to us. So U3, let's get you drafted and moving to here. I don't think there's going to be any ambushes, but you never know. Arena, god damn it. More likely there's going to be stuff in there, but not necessarily anything that bothers us until we're there. So let's move up to here now. And then we'll move up to there. And let's see, we can claim this and then just open it. All right. Ancient equipment blocks. What is this? Of unknown function. Okay. So worthless junk. Right. Ancient storage cylinder. Is there anything in it? No. I do like these though. They're kind of cool looking and I want to integrate them into our base. So I'm going to claim. That one I don't even need to claim, but maybe it's because I already checked that. So we're going to uninstall that and take it back with us. We'll do this one too. And then I don't know what that is on the ground, but... Oh, ragged uniform. Okay. U3, let's move on. Let's square up on this door now. And let's claim it. Theo, go ahead and breach it. That's going to be where we hack from. Let's check out the rest of this place first. So again, U3, move on over. Apparently we didn't need to claim those in order to do that. Security crate. Oh, that's... So I think this is what we hack. Yeah. Linked to supply satellite. Oh, we can hack that too? Hermetic crate. Open that. We got some hyperweave. Cool. Okay, open this. That's bad. That's really bad. Get over here and get ready to shoot. Jesus Christ, they were on us immediately. Well, are you guys gonna fight? No? So they're not hostile? Like, what's the deal here? Okay, well, I mean, if they don't mind us being here, I guess I don't mind them being here. Let's keep moving. I don't know that that's supposed to happen. Oh, so that's the terminal. God, there's so many terminal things in here. Let's check this out. Ooh, I'll gladly take those. Attack this to destroy it. Let's put you guys in cover. Actually, you know, Arena, go there. Svanna, go here. Theo, you're going to crack it. Okay, we got somebody named Eggley, a teacher. Bit of an artist, otherwise not a great character. You guys going to contribute to this, or what's the deal? Not going to shoot. Okay. Any particular reason? We'll just pummel him, I guess. Gonna get in that too? Come on. This is ridiculous. Okay. That one's down. Area's now safe. Well, not necessarily. Let's have the three of you just kind of surround this. Oh, apparently Kolos just popped out. Kolos, what's your deal? Construction and mining. Wow. You are a mining savant. Groundbreaker, fast learner, night owl. Not bad. 71 years old, though. That's going to be potentially an issue. So, yeah, we'll just put you down. And we're definitely going to take that home with us. That's just a regular battle rifle. Are you wearing anything that could be of value? Ooh, that tactical vest could most certainly be. Before you die then, let's go ahead and strip those off you. And what about you? Same deal? I don't know that I necessarily care about any of this. That vest was just interesting looking. Oh, bio-coded. That's a shame. Well, let's keep moving. Got another one of these guys. Where's Svana? Also, what's happening over here? Interesting. Did you deploy that? Oh, Svana's hiding under you. Okay. Another infestation, huh? Well, they don't seem to care that I'm here, so... Another terminal. Let's check out this crate. Poke our heads into this room. Oh, no. I can't do much about that, so just get out of the room. Okay. Svana is having a mental break. Hale's pregnant. Okay. Do you think you guys could put out these fires? Try to save the, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Get out of there. I didn't realize that room was going to close. Claim that door and hold it open. Claim this door, hold it open. We basically need to create somewhere for this to vent to, otherwise it's going to get real hot in here. Ah, crap. This is not good. Well... God, of course this place is made out of steel, too. Do we just go for the hack, then? Like, how long is it going to take? Claim. Hold open. I'm going to try to get some way for this to vent outside. Something else just blew up. That's not good. Walk past our bug friends. Okay. Go ahead and open that. Oh, of course. Something extremely flammable. On the pack animal. Just pick it up. Get it off the ground. Is that a explodey thing? I don't know. Okay, another hermetic crate. What do we got in this one? Go ahead and pick those up. And we got a bug. An ancient machine. Probably have no idea what that does. Yeah. And fuel node. So those could pop at any moment. We'll just leave them alone. I guess in the meantime, Theo, start working on this one. And Svana's sleeping. Can I get her back? Let's have them all just... Oh, shoot. He's back on his feet. Just open up on him. Okay. Start hacking that. They all suck at this, but at least if we do all of them at once, it shouldn't take that long. I say shouldn't. Well, she's already done, actually. Okay, then come hang out over here. Get away from the fire. Oh god, there goes another one. And another one. This place is coming apart. Says they're suffering from heat stroke. I thought the temperature would equalize. I guess it's a little bit warm in there. Ileana, your job then is going to be to get the rest of these doors open so that we can vent more of the temperature outside. Things are still exploding. That's not good. Okay. So I think they'll be okay. Raids arriving in 3.6 days. Here. So as long as we get the hell out of here. Oh my god, that place is not a good place to be. Come on now. Okay. Oh, wait. That's another terminal we have to hack. I thought she already hacked this one. God damn it. Oh, Ileana did her Ileana thing where she stopped listening to orders halfway through. Alright, this is going to be very sketchy. Svana, you're not very good at it, but neither is Ileana for that matter, and she's prone to stopping what she's doing in the middle of it, so it's better to have you do it. So Theo collapsed from heat stroke. We're going to get him out of there, hopefully sooner than later. As Ileana goes through these doors, I'm going to claim them and hold them open, just because, you know, the better. Ventilation we have, the more less likely they are to die. Svana, no, she was so close. Ileana, I need you to move your ass. Okay, let's build another spot. This is not working out. I was hoping they'd be able to do it. She was so close to completing it. We need to rescue her now. I think we're going to have to abandon this one. Get her out of there. Okay. So what I'm going to have Ileana do is actually work her way around the outside of the base. And we're going to shoot holes in the walls in the hopes that, you know, we can aerate this place a little bit. Luckily, there's no fires on top of the things that we're trying to hack. It's just that the building has gotten so hot that we can't reliably, like, spend any time in there. Should have done this from the get-go, probably. Ileana, come on. I need you to not leave you right now. So it should be tolerable in there. Let's go ahead and try hacking it now. At least it kept our progress. This one is... oh, God. Well, that one's beyond help. It's on fire currently. So that's 3 out of 4. I guess, here, shoot some more holes in these walls. Ileana, I need you to not do that. God damn it. Well, Theo's back on his feet. Theo, where'd you go? Just wherever the hell you want? Okay. Get back down here, please. Man, it doesn't help that it's 40 degrees Celsius outside. That's absurd. Rescue her. Yeah, unfortunately, we need to hack that. It was literally 84 out of 84 when he went down, which is complete BS. I need you to go get your rifle at this point. And he can probably get there. All he needs to do is, like, touch it. Oh, wait, I was clicking on the wrong one. That's why I said 84 out of 84. 04. I don't understand what's happening there. Did we, like, lose progress? Equip that. Equip that as your sidearm. Just please, for the love of God, get in there and finish it. You can do it. Come on. Quest complete. Thank God. And, of course, we're getting attacked by a bunch of Gungans with spears. Did I misclick and she went down? Oh, God damn it. Okay. Theo, I need you to get out here. You know what? Better yet, let's try to lure them into this burning building. That might be fun. The issue is going to be Svanna. Getting Svanna away. So I think what we'll do is let's build a copy way the hell over here. Also, did my donkeys just leave? I'm going to be really upset if they left. Oh, no, they're around. Okay. Let's see. Let's go here. Jump down to Svanna. We're going to deconstruct these. Ileana, you should be able to walk. I'm going to ask you to rescue Svanna, and that should carry her on over to the other spot. Meanwhile, Theo is going to try to draw the enemy into combat. Why don't you go this way? Shortest distance, if you don't mind. Come on. You can do it. No, you can do it. Go this way. Just shoot a hole in the wall. Oh, crap. Go this way. God, they really got on her fast. Everything is going wrong. Alright, Theo, take the corner. Alright, now that they're on you, I need you to move. I need you to move. Thank you, thank you. Run into the burning building. Keep moving. Are they fleeing? I think they're fleeing. Where is Svanna? Oh, the bastards. They grabbed her and ran. Alright, Theo, you gotta make sure they don't get Ileana. Okay. She's been kidnapped. We're gonna have to rescue her at some point. This was an utter disaster. Well, we're out of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm basically just gonna send them home at this point. There's really nothing left to be done. We could try to kill some more Gungans, but they're already fleeing, so I'll probably just cut our losses and try to get us the hell out of here. Svanna is not dead, so we will have an opportunity to save her at some point, but it is a real shame that they captured her. Though at least that's going to spice things up a little bit for us, if nothing else. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you. It's good to be back to some Star Wars, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next one.